Good morning.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Morning Bread and Butter. I'm Rip, and of course, I'm joined by Mr. MYK down below. You can check out our Twitters above and below our names right there. So today we're going to be covering Miguel. He's a little bit of a simple character, but he's got the savage stance that basically makes him a lot more complicated. Overall, though, he's got some simple tools that you may not even need to use savage stance if you're a beginner. But once you get any higher than beginner status, you're going to definitely need to use the savage stance. So one little housekeeping detail I want to remind everyone, this is going to be a beginner tutorial. You know, we're not going to cover every single little bit about the character, but we are going to cover quite a bit. So even some of you veterans will probably learn something from this episode as well. One more housekeeping detail, we finally have a subscribe button on the Level Up Your Game Twitch page, twitch.tv/levelupyourgame, and there's no subscriber benefits yet. But if you guys just want to support it doing tutorials and stuff, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Other than that, Mike, let's take it away. Let's talk about Miguel and his key moves.
Alrighty, first key move we're going to talk about, if you're trying to pick up Miguel, is going to be his down forward 1. His down forward 1 is a fantastic mid poke. It's 13 frames. I believe it's -2 now on block though. It used to be 0, but that's alright. He still has a bunch of options afterwards, like going into Savage. We'll get into afterwards. We'll try to show it here. The great part about down forward 1 is that it has great tracking to his left. Yeah, you're pretty much never going to step that direction. That was just out of range.
Yeah, I think it was timing.
It's just pretty much like, but you gotta step it the other way. But he has other options for that as well, like down forward 4 that completely tracks that direction, but doesn't track the other. So you kind of have to mix it up between down forward 1 and down forward 4 as your means to get in. But down forward 1, you could kind of neglect that if you kind of dash with them and kind of just use down forward 1 instead. Down forward 1 is far superior to down forward 4 in this fact that for offense, you could create more offense by trying to crush your jab by going to Savage down forward 2. Or you could go for stuff like, like that, or some really risky stuff, or you could just go for like easy stuff like this, or you could just... The great part about the down forward 1 is like, he's kind of like Lee in a sense, where he kind of starts his offense with down forward 1, and then kind of mixes it up with down forward 1-1s, or down forward 1.
Basically, down forward 1 is like a string starter for other strings that can be used to mix up the opponent. So like down forward 1-1 might just show up like a mid-high, or he's got down forward 1-2, it's mid-mid.
Creates a small mind game. Down forward 1-2 does 40 damage. Down forward 1-1 does 33. But that's not mainly the point of doing it. The point of doing it is just trying to get in his opponent's heads. And down forward 1-1, it's like if they're trying to duck it, you got down forward 1-2, though it is -12. You kind of have to play, get used to it and how you create your offense around this move. This move is kind of used to just lock them down, and everything else is kind of, everything else is kind of like revolves around this move. So, and you're kind of using that move to create other move opportunities. Like you're using this. Oh, they want to step afterwards. I want to use a homing move. They got hit by this. Oh, I could go for like down back 1. I could get hit by for down back 3. That pretty much opens up your offense for everything Miguel's going to do. For his safest option is by starting off with a mid. But if they're going to be blocking mid all the time, you're going to eventually have to go low. And a couple of his key low pokes is down back 3, down back 4, and down 4. I think are all noticeable mentions. And also down 3 is really good as well. Down 3 is good for the range. And the great part about Miguel too, just to start off, is that his low pokes usually have advantage or close to 0 or something like that, right? Like let's say for example down 3, it's a high crush, long range, but it is linear. But yeah, it's a great move still. Yeah, high crush is long range and it's +1 on hit. So like stuff like down 3 and while standing 4 is uninterruptible. Oops. Yeah, it should trade with jabs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that trade's still in your favor. You got the damage of the down 3 and the wall standing 4 compared to their single jab. So that trade's still in your favor. The only way they could get around it is trying to step the wall standing 4. So it's like little offensive string momentum based stuff, you know. But if they do that, you could also just do stuff like that. You know, down 3 into full crouch down 4. Miguel's heavily a poke based character. So the flow we'll go to is his down back 3. This flow is also really good for the fact that it tracks pretty decently as well, and it also hits grounded. It's only minus 13 on block, and that's the best part about it. Minus 13 on block, and the other part is that it's also plus 3 on hit. And you also have the option, same as down forward 1, to go into Savage afterward by just holding forward. Down back 3 into holding forward will also give you Savage as well. Down back 4 is next best. I think, honestly, this is his best low poke. Down back 4 is his best low poke just for the range. It's minus 18 on block, so it's really bad on block, right? But on normal hit, it does 24 damage, so it's like 1 hit point less from doing a spark, you know? And on counter hit, it gives a knockdown or what have you. You get like 4-4-2 guaranteed. 4-4-2 hits grounded, but yeah. Down back 4 is really good. Leaves them full crouch, and you're at +4 to +5 or whatever. And even at certain ranges, if you range it just right, like again, Miguel mirrors, for example, you can make wall standing 4 whiff. Like,
oh, it's close, right? Yeah, there you go.
Right. And you get a free punish. Yeah, it's really dirty stuff if you could just range it correctly. Next move I'll talk about is his back 4. Really good move. It's a safe. I believe it's kind of like 18 frames or something. It's kind of slow, not the fastest move, but it's safe. Really long range, knockdown, and especially good at the wall. Another great move he has is his forward 4. It's his homing move, 19 frames, I believe. You can kind of hit confirm it. There's a slight delay where you can forward 4-2, and a normal hit does like a ton of damage, and it's really good.
Really quick, I just want to go back to the lows real quick. Down back 3, I was surprised when I was just trying it out before we started that down back 3's range, it looks almost as good as down back 4's. I mean, the damage isn't as high. It's, 16 damage versus, I think, 24. But, the range is still there, or 28 on counter for that one. But yeah, so down back 3, it has more range than you probably think it does.
Yeah, and also another common Miguel setup is like down 4 as well. Speaking of low pokes real quick, down 4 is only 13 damage. But it has a lot of range, also hits grounded and blah blah blah, but it's 0 on hit, so a common setup is like down forward and 1-2. A lot of people try to hit or something, and his 1-2 is actually pretty good, now that I mention it. His second part, he does a spin, and it has like some tracking to it. Yeah, it kind of. That's a great part about Miguel's 1-2. The second hit has good tracking on it, just because the animation on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to step down unless you're just like sidestepping, like crack it sidestepping even maybe.
Yeah, and now the one that whiffed was just because it was out of range. But another great move is his 4-4-3. The new move that they gave him. This move is especially good because it's normal hit launcher and it's safe. So
and it's tag bufferable.
Tag bufferable, which is the best part.
Yeah. Oh man. Are you trying to make him fit into Street Fighter or something, dude?
I don't know.
You gave him a bloogie. Oh god.
Oh my god. He's supposed to have an aura and everything. He's supposed to look badass. He's supposed to...
Yeah. Apparently not. So yeah, 4-4-3 with Miguel. High safe homing move. Pretty good. Regular hit combo starter.
And the only way it's going to get punished is if they duck. And then if that happens, you got a ton of mid options as well. Also, a good mid tool is down 4-3-2.
Oh, I hate that, man. I always duck the second hit. Always.
Yeah. Because it looks like Paul's 3-2. That's what everybody gets caught by. And then if he gets an ass flop, if you don't tech it, you get like a free launcher and everything if you duck for it, the second hit.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Block the first hit.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, and then you get to butt flop, and if you don't tech it, of course you get launched and what have you.
Wow, so that's interesting. So I always thought it was just on regular hit, but it's only if you get hit by just the second hit ducking. Because if you're ducking the first hit, then look, you're fine. It picks you up.
So it's like it's like made for people that are conditioned to duck like Paul's 3-2.
Yeah, it's made to hit good players.
Yeah, right? It is. Because down forward 3-2 is like, look, the down forward 3 looks really similar to Paul's standing 3.
Standing 3, yeah.
Yeah, so it's really tricky.
Ugh.
Can you imagine playing Miguel Paul and doing 6?
Just be mixing up 3-2s.
But yeah, that's pretty funny. Another great tool, I guess we'll move on to. Yeah, this move is good because natural combo, safe, and it's 16 frames. It is kind of linear, but if you got that advantage of, oh, I think he's gonna duck, but I'm not that ballsy to go for a hop kick, you know, because like if you got him ducking, you can pretty much go for hop kicks. You know, that's like main name of the game for Tekken. You know,
yeah. One thing we should mention too, Miguel's hop kick is like one of the best in the game as far as range goes, right?
Yeah, the range is fantastic, and the fact that it's not minus 14 anymore. It used to be minus 14 on block.
Yeah, just minus 13 now.
Now it's universalized with all the other hop kicks with minus 13. And yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. Next move I'll get to is his forward 2+3. It's a new move that they gave him in this game. I think it's a really great move. It's safe on block. It's a free get-in tool basically. It has a slight high crush window when he ducks his head right there. And it's really good just for the fact that it's safe. Not yeah, I see right there. Crush jab clean. And the wall splats. I like to use it at like a certain range to get in. Like instead of this time I'm not going to dash down forward 1. I'm just going to get in by doing this.
Yeah.
And I think I noticed too, you saw how he blocked it at the tip right there from a shallow range. Usually he's like minus a decent amount of frames, but if you're the farther away you are and you block it at a shallow range, the closer you are to 0 with Miguel, and you can sometimes retaliate with jabs.
Yeah, I heard it's -1 to -9.
Yeah, so it depends on the distance you get it blocked at, but it's also more prone to getting counter hit if you're, you know, doing it from like too far away.
Yeah, or too far if they backdash, you know, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, another tool I like to mix that up with, like if I know at a certain range and it's like neutral momentum, or I have the momentum, or if it's neutral momentum, sometimes I'll even like run in there and throw out an up forward 1. I really like this move just because it's like it's a gap close. It closes a gap really fast, just like forward 2+3.
Oh, crap.
It's a bind move, and the best part is that it's a mid now. It used to be a high.
Wow.
And it's +3 on block, and you have the option of going into Savage or not. So it's like, there's nothing this move is bad for. Like, let's say you try to retaliate with a 13 frame move in case I try to do jabs, right? I mean, in case I try to do like something slower or some shit, right? Yeah. I could just do like 1-1 and then get like free guaranteed stuff. You know, Savage 1-1. I mean,
yeah.
Like, and he has so many options after this that are uninterruptible or that are going to trade, which are really ridiculous.
Yeah, +3 is pretty decent.
For a move that closes the gap like that, the only problem is it's really linear.
Yeah.
Kind of have to learn the timing from when to use it against your opponent. Like you have to get a good read on your opponent. Oh, he's not gonna move. I got the momentum. Time to go in. You know. Another move that's really another mention about this move on normal hit. It gives that knockdown. Get hit by it. Yeah, it gives that knockdown like that. If they try to get up, you can actually quick wires catch them by dash down forward 1.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Or you could do stuff like, if you want to keep it easy, because the way they get out of it, they gotta back roll it, so they gotta just back roll everything, but at the wall, you know, and stuff like that. All right, next move I'll talk to you about is forward 2. How
about let's go to back 3 actually, because back 3 is I think +6 on hit and block, so you know, following up on the frame advantage that you can get from up forward 1, it's kind of a similar concept.
Yeah, and also what's great about this, I don't think he had it in Tekken 6. Well, maybe he did, I forget. But I don't know if he was able to go into Savage after back 3 in Tekken 6. But it doesn't really matter. Tekken Tag 2 is a new game. You can go into it. Alright. On counter hit, I'm not sure if this was in Tekken 6 either, because I rarely saw back 3 used. But you can get a full combo now on counter hit. And it does a grip ton of damage. Whoops. Yeah, the only problem is like the range, and I don't know why it's not hitting on me.
Is it only like at the wall? Maybe try to bob. Damn girl.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And then, yeah, I guess it doesn't work on Miguel. That's really weird. But yeah, he normally gets a combo after countering back 3 into Savage down forward 1. That's really weird that it doesn't work on Miguel, though.
Yeah, maybe it's a timing thing. You can try one more time. I don't know.
I think it's the way that his legs flare up into the air.
Yeah, I think he did it a little bit later on Bob, actually. Nope.
No, I just don't think it hits on Miguel.
That's crazy.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it's a timing thing.
No, I could just mash it on Bob, no?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's an off-axis thing. See,
There it
that
is.
was weird. Tekken tag too.
Oh, just did the easy stuff.
Let's try that one, Miguel. It looked like that one knocked so far away.
Yeah, what the hell? Let's see.
What the heck? Huh.
That's really.
I think off-axis it hits really easy. I don't know which way. Maybe this way. I don't know. I don't know.
Just doesn't work on Miguel. Well, how do you beat Miguel? You pick Miguel.
Pick Miguel.
Fight fire with fire. But yeah, he gets a combo after this, back 3 into Savage, and then Savage down forward 1. That'll pick up, and then down forward 4-1, like I showed. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Like that, you know, he also has the option of going to Savage. It's especially good at the wall. It looks like it'll hit grounded, but it actually doesn't, which is pretty surprising. I don't know why it doesn't hit grounded.
Yeah, I always thought that it would hit grounded just from the moment it came out in the game, but it never ever hit grounded.
I really wish they made that move hit grounded. God damn it, Namco. Please make that. That'd be so cool. But also, it'd be really gay, I guess. That'd be really powerful. Alright, so next moves we'll talk about, I guess, is his... Well, we talked about his hop kicks, really good.
Right.
For Whiff Punisher purposes, is down forward 2-1. Also, fantastic move. It's especially good just because it's tag bufferable. It's kind of like his twin pistons, but it's range. You got to keep that in mind. But it's especially good because the range. Like they whiff, boom, down forward 2-1. You kill them, tag buffer it, get a bunch of damage out of it.
Okay, like Mike said though, you got to be aware that it is a launch punishable move, so can't just be throwing it out on block or just throwing it out in general.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're gonna get a free whiff punish with that move, or otherwise you're dead.
Yeah, and in a lot of cases, I mean, I think a hop kick is a safer whiff punish with them.
Yeah, the hop kick game is kind of like more for like, let's say, same idea as Lars, like 1-2 or like side step arc blast, or like down forward 1 side step arc blast. You know, that's kind of mix up game. It's kind of like 1-2, you know, like boom. Down forward 1, they whiff something, boom. Stuff like that. Another fantastic tool for him. This is his scariest low he has, down back 1.
Yeah.
This is the you have to worry about. This is going to be his mix-up game for like his hop kicks and stuff. If you can't see down back 1, or it's really hard to see actually. The animation's really tricky.
Yeah, it's seeable, but it's hard.
Yeah, especially in pressure situations where you feel like the opponent's rattled, you can still find ways to sneak this in on your opponent.
Especially when they're hitting you with down forward 1s all day, and you don't want to tuck.
Even against the highest level of players, you can still open people up with this move. So don't feel too discouraged. You just have to find good timings, and you have to have a good read on your opponent so you can land it sometimes. But yeah. The main combo after it is while standing forward, down 4, 1+2. You could go into Savage and go in for some Oki afterward in case they back roll. We'll get into that in a little later. But from far away, though, he doesn't really get a combo like that. So you kind of have to use forward 2-2 or forward 2-1, which actually does a little bit more damage. Yeah, 4-4-2-1 does 39. 4-4-2-2 should do 38. Yeah, 38.
Okay.
So that's pretty much. 4-4-2 hits grounded, and at the fastest, it'll float them. So.
Got it.
Yeah, if you mess up, you at least hit them grounded, so it's not too bad.
Damn, I've never ever done that one.
If you do it way too fast, yeah, you'll notice you'll get wall standing 2-2, but
yeah.
Also, kind of tricky. You could go into like OP stuff like this, and then yeah, you could try to quick rise. You could do down forward one and it'll float. This is a fab setup. It's like down back one, 4-4-2-2, side step, then down forward one right there.
Oh, okay.
I gotta do it faster, but yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops, I missed it.
You did down one. There you go. That's a
Yeah.
fab setup, huh?
Fabs.
Fabulous.
And another mix-up to that would be like if they stayed grounded,
Yeah, stay grounded.
or if they think they're gonna block it, you know, just dash up and they'll do that sometimes. And yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, another good tool for Miguel. New tool for him is his forward two. Telefonazo, it's for you. Hello.
That's so funny that the name of the move is Telefonazo. Like telephone for you.
Telephone for you. Oh, damn, the high crush other highs? Oh, you trying to do a jab? Oh damn, it has some high crush window.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, it's great because on counter hit now, it gives a counter hit launch. The cool part about that is because it high crushes and the move just looks so damn cool, dude.
That
It's for
is
you.
forward 2, by the way.
Yeah, forward two. It's not the fastest counter hit tool in the world. It's 15 frames, so it's kind of really slow. But the good part is that high crushes.
Exactly. You know what's really funny about it? It's 15 frames, but it kind of looks like some characters down forward. It looks like Lay's down forward too.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's pretty dope. It's for you. Another great move is back forward one. Back forward one's really good as an evasive tool. It has a built-in side step left.
Wow.
Oh my, oh it's sick.
Oh god.
So it's useful in the sense that you could avoid moves that will not have too much. It won't be a homing move per se. Like 1-2s, you'll get around pretty easily. The only problem is that it's high. So if you get it ducked, you are dead. And it also doesn't have the most range in the world. Like up close, it's especially good because it'll have a bigger sidestep built into it when you're up close. But at range, you know, you could just get it to whiff and he's dead. So another great tool for him is back 1+2. This is like 11 frames, I believe. And the best part about this is that it's counter hit as well. So he's kind of like he kind of has a lot of poking tools, kind of some awkward counter hit tools. You know, back 1+2 is 11 frames, but I believe it's at least jab punishable or something. If I remember correctly. Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, it's safe. Yay! Awesome. Never mind. Alright, so it's
no punish.
11 frames and safe. Only thing it's high. But 11 frames, dude. That's super fast. That means you could do like stuff like this, and then if they try to mash a jab, you're gonna kill them by doing that?
Yep.
That's
Dude, it's like a counter hit 4, man.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
It's a counter hit 4 with no range, basically.
But it does so much more damage than a counter hit 4.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. And no one ever said he was a bad character, right?
Yeah, he's really good. I think he's like upper mid for sure. He's just solid. He just has to do a lot of work. That's all.
Yeah. It's a
His work is a lot easier than other characters though. Like just the fact that his pokes cover the tracking distance, and all you have to do is like. Miguel is a great character just in the sense that if you're spacing and your reactions are good, you could really mess people up with him. He's really basic, but at the same time he's effective. His poke might not do the most damage in the world, but they will add up really fast. And then the understanding of his frame data and stuff will really help you exceed with him just from the frame traps that you could apply with him.
Yeah, I mean, and the other thing is too, like, he's really good at just getting in your opponent's head because of his close-up poke game. And because his poke game is so strong, like, and you're getting hit by these small pokes, you're like, damn it, I can't keep getting hit because, like, my life is just draining away.
90% of the time, you can't mash against him either, so that's the scary part. Then it becomes a game of, oh my god, I gotta avoid him. Then now I gotta worry about his homing moves, which are fantastic as well. And also, I like to mention that if you're a Miguel player, I would also recommend to you to learn his backdash. Just Korean backdashing in general. His backdash
His is bigger than average, right?
His is probably like up there with Capo's, if not better than Capo's.
Really?
Yeah, really. Dude, look at that.
Yeah, so you put that in with this hop kick that has extra range when people are whipping stuff, man, and it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, Miguel has a lot of quick movements, like lot of backdashing, a lot of like whiffing. Then it's like boom, dash a hop kick, or dash boom boom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's his entire game. Or you keep him out with that stuff, or counter at 4 is also good. His counter at 4 gives a combo. It's 12 frames, ton of range, but it's not a bind combo, you know, but it's still decent.
Yeah, and you can go into Savage after that too, right?
Yeah, and for some Oki options as well. Alright, I think that's pretty much about it for his poke and most useful tools.
I mean, the only ones I like are like down 1+2 and forward 1+2 too.
Oh yeah, forward 1+2. Forward 1+2 is mostly a Punisher, so
yeah.
But it is safe as well. Down 1+2 is really good, just like as a get off me tool or like an extra long range with Punisher.
And it's just fun.
Yeah, at the wall, it's just like F you, get on there.
Yeah, and forward 1+2 is a good Punisher, but I mean, it's a really good Punisher because you also get the forward 2+3 after it.
Yeah. It's just best of both worlds right there, man. You get the forward 1+2 and the down 1+2.
Boom! That's 62? Jesus!
Yeah, on counter hit.
That's way better than doing that one. Okay.
You get to push people all day.
Yeah, push them around, man. Push people around. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun.
Yeah.
So let's switch gears then. I think we talked a lot of his key moves without Savage Stance, but obviously Savage Stance makes him a lot stronger of a character. So let's go ahead and talk about his Savage Stance options, and then after that I'll go in and I'll talk about what moves can transition into Savage Stance.
Okay, cool. First thing new to Tekken Tag 2 is that he has a manual. He has a manual Savage Stance now with 3+4. You can kind of do some taunt dashes with this, mess around.
What? That's not a dash, dude.
Taunt cancels. You know, you could do some taunt cancels in their face. I like to do this one.
It looks a lot better on 1P.
Yeah, 2P you only see his back, but like you could do it by 3+4 down back, 3+4 down back. Any of the down cancel it, down forward, down back, or down. But sometimes if you do down, you'll get sidestep. So yeah.
Oh, he looks goofy as hell. All right, let's go on with his options out of Savage Stance.
Alrighty. His first option I'll talk about is God. My dogs are freaking loud as hell right now.
Oh yeah, but first of all, let me also mention this. So we mentioned just a second ago that you can do Savage Stance by hitting just 3+4, but this is not really common. Usually you're going to transition to Savage Stance from other moves by hitting forward after them, and we'll go over those moves later. So there you go.
Yeah. Main way to get into Savage from a move is by holding forward. Manual Savage is just 3+4. Alright, so we'll talk about his moves. Should we cover all the moves, or should we just go over the useful ones?
I think go over the useful ones.
Alright. So just quickly, just by the numbers, like Savage 1-1. I guess I'll talk all the moves just a little bit because they're all kind of useful in a sense.
Okay.
1-1, I believe, is a natural combo. It's 12 frames. So in the sense that I'm gonna do down forward 1, down forward 1 or something. I heard down forward 1 to Savage is actually 0, but I have not tested this myself. This is something Tasty Steve told me, and he's not really reliable.
Hey man, he's sponsored, Mike. Come on. Sponsored players are reliable.
I'm just saying he's a good buddy of mine. I'm not gonna say he's the most reliable in Tekken. So yeah, let's test this. So theoretically, that should trade with his standing 4. Just block down forward 1. What? Yeah, it looks like you're just beating me.
Yeah, mash harder. 2 more tries.
Oh.
And by 2, I meant like 10. So, alright, looks like it's beating it pretty clean though.
Yeah, so like I said, unreliable. Really.
Anyways, that's mean, Mike.
But
you're gonna make him lose his sponsorship, dude. Nice going, dude. What a friend. He's a good buddy of yours.
Yeah. I'm sorry for putting you on blast like that. But alright, let's get to it. So this 1-1's good for, like, let's say for example I got him with +3 up forward 1 on block. They try to mash jab. 12 frame Savage Stance 1-1, just gonna beat it out cleanly by 1 frame.
Yep.
And then you get like guaranteed
Ooh.
combo and whatnot. 1-1's good because it's natural. He also has 1-4, which I believe is not natural. Only on counter hit? Yeah. Yeah, only on counter hit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it'll ton of damage, 52 damage, and a wall splat. So it's especially good in the frame trap situation. Like, let's say you got back 3 and then Savage 1-4 in case you try to match.
Exactly what I did right there. I was like, I can't keep blocking these things. I better hit a button. Uh-oh. Bad idea.
Yeah. Like, Miguel is a frame trappy, kind of character. Frame trap, poke, weird counter hit tool character. And then next tool I'll talk about is his back one. So the thing about his Savage 1 and back 1, Savage back 1, is that they look pretty similar. That's this is Savage 1. This is Savage back 1. So
his
it's like
arm starts higher, but you're not going to notice it.
In this quick instance, when I'm mixing it up with like, I sometimes use this like instant Savage in their face and kind of delay it, right? Because you could delay both the moves, right?
Okay, I see.
Back 1-2, you get a small combo after it. You could do 4-4-2-2 or 4-4-2-1. Let's get away from this freaking wall. It's freaking annoying me. So you could do like 4-4-2-2 or 4-4-2-1 after Savage back 1-2. And you can mix that up with like Savage 1-2, 1-4, I mean. Or you could even do stuff like, you could kind of do instant Savage 1 or Savage back 1 in their face and delay the second part and kind of mix it up in their face,
Yeah, to make that even dirtier, Savage 1 can go back into Savage by hitting forward.
Yeah, so you could just do...
I never would have seen this until we did this tutorial. I've never noticed that his arm went higher during the back one. So that's what I'm looking for now.
It's harder though because you could still do on 1P. It doesn't look as easy. You don't really see it because sometimes at certain angles you don't even see that part. You just see the hand come out.
Is that back one or one? Oh, that's one, right?
One. This back one.
Oh Jesus! I have no idea.
It's hard to tell on 1P, so it's really the animation is pretty tricky depending on what side you're on. But yeah, the next Savage tool I'll talk about is his Savage. Oh yeah, he also has Savage 1-2-1.
Last is tag bufferable too.
Yeah, it's not NCC, I believe.
No, it's not.
But if the second hit's counter hit, I believe it's NCC. The first two is just natural. Yeah, but boom. If second hit counter hit, it's NCC. So you could kind of trick it by delaying it sometimes. With like as we were showing, Savage 1, Savage 1, Savage 1, Savage 1, Savage 1, Savage 1, 2, 1, like rip.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Back 1, 2, back 1, 2, 1. All right.
Back 1, back 1, back 1, 2, 1. It's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. That's the rip idea. And then you could do stuff like that, but it's really risky. It's launch punishable, so you don't. I believe it's launch punishable. Is it? Yeah,
with Miguel, I don't know how many other characters can do that.
Yeah, that's, like we were saying, his hotkeys.
Oh, that's punished. Yeah.
See?
Okay.
16. Alright, see. Yeah, launch punishable, so it's pretty risky. But, if you counter hit, confirm it, boom, by all means, let it go, let it rip. See what I did there?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. And the next move we'll talk about is the Savage 2. It's a nice mid poke. It's punishable on block. Jab punishable. At least, but you can hold it to make it a little bit safer.
Man, it doesn't even reach.
Oh, there you go.
Huh.
But it's not even a punish.
It was punished.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so minus 12, yeah. But it has a lot of pushback. Yeah. It's good in that move is not useful too much by itself other than at the wall to kind of like mix it up. I sometimes like to use like mixing up like in their face like instant Savage down back 4 or instant Savage down forward 2 for like if I expect a raw tag.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a good use of instant Savage then.
Yeah, instant Savage down forward 2 for a raw tag punish. So much range too. Just
like Chaosi's forward too.
Exactly. It's just like look at that range, dude. Oh
yeah,
my god.
Pretty good.
And tag bufferable as well, but yeah, Savage 2 is only really useful in this situation where you're using it for Oki, back roll. Yeah, in that situation.
Okay.
You know, or what?
I wasn't paying attention for the beginning of the combo. Was that manual savage or was that out of the combo ender?
Out of the combo
Okay.
under.
After down 4-1+2, hold forward.
And then Savage 2, if they try to back roll, a lot of people try to back roll in that situation, and then Savage 2 will take that.
I see.
Yeah, what have you. And that's the only really useful part about that move. Savage back 2 is a built-in punch, Sabaki punch parry. It's also like it'll come out, it'll hit him either way, but you know, it's if he gets the punch.
Oh god.
Yeah.
How much damage is that?
27. Yeah, so that's Savage back 2, and it's built-in punch parry. It's not instant, but
No, it's definitely not. I'm actually delaying the punch to try to get the parry window. It's weird. There you go. It's such a small parry window, it seems like.
yeah, it is really small. It's really inconsistent, and honestly, he has much better moves to just deal with that. And he doesn't even have to ever really use that move. Honestly, it's really useless in my opinion. Savage 4 is a homing move. High, also not his greatest homing move, but
No. But if you're in Savage and you need a homing move, that's your option.
yeah. But then honestly, you don't even have to worry about this because even when you're in Savage, you could still do a certain like down forward moves. You could still get them out instantly, like down forward 4. Even when you're in
Takes you out of
Savage.
Savage?
Yeah.
Just because
Takes
the
you out
down
of
forward
Savage.
cancels?
Yeah, the down forward cancels it. Even down forward 3-2, you could do it out of Savage. The only things you can't do is down forward 1 because it's an actual Savage move. So any move that's not an actual move from Savage, you could yeah, do down forward notations or what have you.
Interesting. So basically, you can Savage cancel by doing certain down forward notations that don't have Savage attacks.
Yeah. So down forward 3-2 and down forward 4-1 you could do out of Savage.
Wow. Okay, that's very useful.
Yeah, and it's also useful for extending combos, for example. Like let me show you here. Down forward 4-1, down forward 4-1. You know, you could keep them in.
Oh, because you're Savage stancing and then out of Savage stance again.
Yeah, if I'm not, just leaves because I'll show
Right.
you here. Don't Savage cancel. He's just gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
Peace out. You didn't put me in a stance. Bye bye. You didn't follow the rules of the game.
Yeah.
You know.
I like how he ran right and came back from the left. That was cool too.
Another great tool from Savage is his Savage down back 3. I think this tool is especially good because it's +5, unlike the regular down back 3. So sometimes I actually prefer using this down back 3 over the regular down back 3. So sometimes I would even just do manual Savage
Just to get it out. Yeah.
Yeah, get it out. And you can do it so fast out of Savage instantly that doesn't even matter. You can hide the whole animation of Savage.
Mm-hmm.
The cool part about this too is that it's +5. So let's do some math here. If he mashes, and I go into a Savage again, he's +5 and Savage. But it's this Savage up forward 3, which is the next move I'll talk about. Safe, mid, knockdown. No longer a launcher like the previous game on counter hit or normal hit at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it's safe. That's the best part. Safe, knockdown, gives great momentum just because it knocks down. You can apply pressure after you dash in and they tech roll or what have you, right? And at the walls, it's especially dangerous because they'll get wall splatted. And then bam. And the great part about going back to this, why this is so great, is because you could go Savage down back 3, +5, and then they're in full crouch. So their fastest move is 11 frames, right? But their 11 frames will lose to my while standing, my up forward Savage up forward 3 because it's 15 frames and I'm at +5, so it's technically coming out at 10 frames. And your fastest move is 11, so it's going to beat it up by 1 frame. Your
How about a down jab?
Your down jab will just get crushed because it crushes it.
Oh, it doesn't look like he dumps.
It does. He does though. That's the best part.
Oh, that's good.
Hella good.
Damn it.
This is a uninterruptible offense. They can't even step it, I believe, because they leave them in full crouch.
Yeah. Damn it.
This is an MYK special. Oh, never mind.
MYK special.
But yeah.
All right, you can sidewalk it. So, I'm
yeah.
right, by the way.
In the case that, you can use it every once in a while.
Yeah. It's a fab special. Alrighty. So, what other Savage moves do we want to use or talk about?
Yeah, so just use that every once in a while. Just keep in mind it's uninterruptible. A lot of people like to mash on Miguel.
What's the
so.
notation of that from Savage?
Savage down back 3, hold forward, and Savage up forward 3. Is that little
Savage up forward 3 is the second part. Got it.
Yeah, that's that little sequence right there. Next move I'll talk about is Savage down forward 1. They changed it so that on counter hit gives a double overstun.
Oh.
Which of course can be broken, but if not, you know, you could get some huge damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was just testing. Like. Oh wow! Yeah, after hitting nothing, I forgot.
Yeah, you could do all that. So if they don't break it, Savage down forward 1 to forward, and then you know, Savage down forward 2. But that's really risky because if they block it, you're dead.
Yeah.
So next move we'll talk about is low. Is down back 4. It's a combo starter, small combo starter. You get with those the usual sweet combo. Yeah. Forward down.
Twos.
Except
the forward 2 on that too?
Huh?
Can you get the forward 2 on that one as well?
Yeah, but you never really have to because that one.
Yeah.
You always get the offsetting 4, if I recall. Yeah. So that one you're always pretty much gonna do that. Oh yeah, and another thing about Miguel, if you're trying to wall carry with down back 1, while standing 4, you can use down back 3-2 to kind of get a small wall carry as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
down back 3-2?
Down back 3-4, I mean, sorry. Or, yeah. And then at a certain distance from the wall, you know, just carry perfectly.
Right.
To get a dash and bind or what have you. Next Savage move we'll talk about, this is 1+2. I like this move a lot, actually. Just the fact that you could cancel it, you could get
What? I didn't know you could cancel it.
Yeah, so sometimes when I'm like back here, like dancing around and stuff, with I'll just throw out like the 1+2 and cancel it, and then you could do like crazy stuff like, dude, look at this. Like,
oh man, does it cancel back in the Savage?
No, I'm doing it manually, so it's like a lot of buttons. I can play Steve, so this is like, you know, like my fun zone.
Yeah.
But yeah,
cross spins. Yeah,
pretty much same idea. And then, you know, I could do a fancy. Oh yeah, March. You know, the March of Tyranny.
I always think the second hit is lower too, so it's actually a low mid string, guys. Low mid.
Low mid. Natural combo. He can keep doing it. He's also plus on hit.
Yeah, and I noticed. Sorry to interrupt, but I noticed that somebody asked how do you break the double overstun. In this game, you can hold any direction, forward, back, up, down. I think it's just hold back. That way you'll block and you'll break stuns.
Yeah. Alright, so that's how you break double overstuns. But yeah, Savage down 4-3, natural combo, 26 damage. I believe he's also plus on hit. Yeah, as you saw right there, if he steps it on the first hit, he can actually make the second hit whiff. Yeah, so step it. So just like, I'll do down forward 1 and then do it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can launch punish me if I whiff the second hit. Pretty quickly. But it's good just the fact that it's natural and you can kind of mix it up. Like, let's say you're in their face and you're doing like manual Savage pokes. Like some moves from Savage are really good, you know, like just manually, like Savage up forward 3. You just dash in their face, like I need a knockdown mid. That's really fast or something. Whoops.
Not
yeah,
you could
dash up forward, you know, dash Savage up forward 3 or dash Savage, and then you could do tricky stuff like that. Or sometimes you can just let it go, and also you could also hold it too.
Oh, what? That's dope. Oh god.
Yeah, with Bob you could tag buffer into his unblockable to bind and stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's a pretty fast tag buffer. I like it.
Yeah, large you could like wave dash into it and do some cool stuff. Whoops.
That was cool though. I see what you're trying to do.
Wave dash into a pickup. You know, he has a bunch of cool options after this. So sometimes you can just let it go, you know. I believe it's pretty bad on block though. Let me test. Let's test that.
Oh, by the way, March of Tyranny is -2 on hit.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's Mono Karis just corrected us in the chat.
Alright, thank you. -2 then. Alright. But yeah. Let's just test if this is launch punish. I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't really tested.
Yeah. Punish.
Well, and the charge version, I believe, also launch punishable.
Well, pushback though.
No, actually, charge version not launch punishable.
Yeah, it's hella not.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Non-charge, launch punishable. Full charge, not launch punishable.
Damn, that's so, it looks hella plus because I can't even like attack.
But yeah, you could even cancel the charged one too. So.
Oh god, that's cheap.
And then you do the. I do this.
No, that's cheap, dude. Especially on the internet, you guys on the internet. Now you know.
And in person, this is cheap as hell, man. It's like, oh no.
Wait, down back one's good anyway, but imagine on the internet, like.
On the internet. On the internet, they're just gonna hop kick me. Are you kidding me? Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much about it for all the Savage moves that are useful.
Cool, so really quick, let me go over. Like, I went through his move list, and there is a ton of moves that he can go into Savage off of. So I'm just going to list them off for you guys really quick. Of course, he's got his down forward, 1 forward. He's got his 1-2-4. He's got 1-2 even. Jesus. 1-2-4. He's got 2-1, hold forward. He's got his down forward 1-1, hold forward. He's got his down forward 1-1-3, hold forward. He's got his down forward 4-1, hold forward. He's got his down 4, 1+2, as we've been showing you, hold forward. I like how he hold forward, he's like touches his health forward like super late. Anyway, down back 3, good low poke, can also go into Savage. He also has back 1, hold forward.
Back one's really useless though. You're actually like minus on, you know.
It looks super bad.
Even though
he's got that low that people are looking for, you know, so people duck after it. And it gives you time.
It's kind of like the mind game, I guess, of looking for. Because they're going to want to low parry that. So.
Yeah. That's a good point. You should just low parry it. Don't duck it. Just low parry.
Yeah. So if people are trying to low parry it, you could kind of, you know, set it up.
Scary.
But yeah, it's also, they could just mash in between that. It's not a mix-up. If the low doesn't come out.
Oh, really?
You just mash, so that's how you beat it. Yeah, there's. I can't even hop kick. I'm still minus.
That's awesome.
But I can low parry.
This is why we do morning bread and butter, though, man. I need to learn these things. See, now it's a mind game in my favor.
But I can still low parry.
Oh, you can.
I can.
See? Yeah. Low parry all you want. Do it.
Yeah. The mind game is in your flavor.
It's in your flavor, Flav.
Every time I do bread and butter, dude, I always get like super, like tongue twisted and shit.
Yeah. Anyways, hold on. Let me finish this up. So there's back 1, hold forward. You can also do back 3, hold forward. The woohoo thing. He's also has back 1+2, which is oh man, he's got his bitch slap moving. Oh, let me look down at you. Yeah, okay. So that's not bad. And he's also has up forward 1. We showed you guys hold forward. He's got his while standing 1, and he's got. Those are all of his standing moves that's listed anyway. And then out of Savage Stance, he's got his 1, as we showed you. Hold forward. Yeah, and then he's got his Savage 1-1. Oh, sorry, Savage 1-2. And hold forward. He also has his Savage 3 hold forward. And then he's got his Savage 3-3 hold forward. Mid-high. Oh, does that jail? Dude, that jails.
No way.
Yeah, way.
No way.
Dude, I'm trying to duck it. I'm ducking.
You're serious?
Now, yeah, way, dude. Here, I'll show you. Since you don't believe me.
Oh, wait, do it again. No.
Dude, it jails, man.
What?
Is this plus a block?
This whole time I haven't been using that because I thought it was doesn't jail. Wow, that's good.
Dude, that's pretty decent.
Yeah,
what does it do on hit?
Oh, it's just natural. It's just like poke.
This is a wall spider thing, though. Okay. Just making sure. Alright, so Alpha Savage 3-3.
Dude, bro.
Yeah. Savage 3-3. You can hold forward and go into Savage Stance again out of it. And then let's see, he also has Savage forward 1+2. Hold forward.
A Savage back 3. I also never talked about that too. I think you could go into Savage after that too. Yeah. Savage back 3.
Okay, and then Savage back 1 as well.
Oops. Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. Oh, he can go back and Savage. So he can do Savage 1s and back 1s and go back into Savage by holding forward?
Yeah,
so it doesn't even matter which mix-up you want to do. Like, if you think they might duck, just don't do it. Just go back to Savage and do it again.
Look at that. This is forward 1 and back 1s.
Ugh. Anyway, he's also got a Savage down forward 1. Did we mention that one? I don't think so. Savage down forward 1 forward. He's got his Savage down 4 hold forward. Is that the low?
Down 4, hold 4. Oh, Savage down 4, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's got, obviously Savage down 4-3, March Kearney into Savage again, and finally Savage down back 3, hold forward.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. That's a lot of stuff. So, like I said at the beginning, you don't need to use Savage to use the character when you're learning, but, he's got a lot of options out of it and a lot of options to go into it. So as you progress as a player using the character, it's going to be something that you're going to have to learn all of.
Very useful. And also, the mind games of down 4-1. Oh, it hit. I could go in for like down 4-1, Savage down back 3 because it hit. Or if down 4-1 got blocked, I could just sidestep, expect a retaliation and try to go for a whiff punish.
Yep.
Stuff like that. That's the main basic mind game. Or I think they're gonna go for a 1-2 after I do a down forward 1. So I'm gonna go for this, or even go for crazy big money stuff like that. Yep. And then yeah.
Oh man. Okay, don't say anything. Okay. Next up, I'm gonna cover his home moves really quick. We've probably shown you all of them already, but just so you guys know. So that's his forward 4-3 Mike was showing you, and then he's got his forward 4-4-2. Forward 4-2 is good because it's also wall splats. Got pretty decent range, and it's his only mid-homing move. So forward 2 is kind of going to be the one you're using just in the open by itself if you just want to track someone really quickly. Forward 4-3, as we showed you before, is a regular hit, stun, combo starter. It's also tag bufferable, so forward 4-3 is a pretty decent homing move as well. Forward 4-3, sorry. And Savage 4, which we showed you earlier from Savage, is his high homing attack from Savage stance. So, that's it. That's all of his 3 homing moves. Which is a lot more than Lily, because she's only got 1. I just thought I'd rub that in some more. Moving on, he's got, let's talk about his bound moves really quick. He's got 1-2, 1+2. The third hit right there is the bound. He's got his down forward 2-2. Second is the bound. He's got his down 2, which is a single hit bound move if you need it. He also has back 2-2, which is another 2-hit bound move. He also has up forward 1 as a bound move, but that's mainly used at like a wall splat, or if you catch someone in the air. So there you go. That's also a single hit bound move. While standing 2-2-2, third it's a bound move. I mean, you don't really use this in combos unless you just connect the while standing 2, right?
Yeah, but even then, he has better combos not doing that.
Okay, well, it's a bound move anyway if you want to try to do that. Oh! There you go. And finally, Savage 2, which Mike just showed you right there. That was his final bound move. And let's go talk about his tag bufferable moves really quick. So he's got his Twin Pistons down forward 2-1. Tag bufferable. He's got his forward 4-3, which showed you just a second ago, is also tag bufferable. He's got his 2+4 grab, which is listed as a tag bufferable move. And he just allows you to tag out safely, basically. Then from Savage...
Pretty list because the regular generic tag out throw is already a 2.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not a good mix-up. But, if you happen to hit his 2 grab for some reason, then you got that option. He also has Savage 1-1 as a bound move. Or tag buffer move, sorry. As we showed you earlier, it's only if the second hit was a counter hit, or if you just hit the third hit clean.
That one's mainly for combos. To take off red left. For wall carry.
And then Savage 1+2. The big launcher that you can charge up. Man, you can tag it on charge too?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good. And then finally, Savage down forward 2 is going to be his last tag bufferable.
Like that. Yeah, he can. Alright, what was the other one?
Savage down forward 2. Yep, that's it. Basically like Yashi's forward 2. Also tag bufferable as well. So there you go. That's his homing moves, bound moves, and tag bufferable moves. And what's left? Combos or punishers. Let's talk about punishers.
1-2 for 10 frame, +7 on hit.
Damage? Sorry, you have to say the damages.
Damage is 22. +7 on hit is really good, and like we said, second hit tracks just in case you whiffed and you need tracking. 11 frames, he has 2-1. 2-1 also gives you that option of going to Savage, so it's especially good because you have options like this now. And down 4-3 is uninterruptible after you go into 2-1 Savage. If it hits. It's 11 frames, so a lot of things you're still going to be able to punish with 2-1. And it does 40 damage, so that's actually ridiculous for an 11 frame punisher.
Yeah, that's like Law status. That's better than Law. I think Law's is 38.
40 damage for 11 frames. That's really good, actually.
That's pretty sick.
And you could, dude, if you just get this sequence, how much is that? 66 damage. Holy crap.
Oh my god.
If you hit that sequence, that's 66 damage right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the low kick is a natural combo, you know, so.
Yeah, and you have mix-ups to it. Oh my god. Oh my god. And, next mix-up, next Punisher will be his down forward 1-2 for his 13 frames, but honestly, you don't really need this, except for one move in the game against Bears where they do up forward 3 forwards 1+2, because you could pretty much just use 2-1 instead for everything.
So 2-1 has the same range as down forward 1-2?
Not per se, but down forward 1-2 doesn't really have the most range either, but 2-1, 40 damage, same damage as down forward 1-2, 40, but 2-1 will grant you the free, free mix-up afterward. Free Savage mix-up too, which is even juicier. Yeah, and after that, 14 frames, we get the shove, people.
Oh.
Yeah,
damn.
14 frames, you could...
62 damage, pretty good. With counter.
Yeah, 57 on normal hit, really good. 15 frames, he has hop kick.
Oh my god.
Wow. See that?
Yeah, I did forward 1+2. It's like, whatever, I'm gonna crush it. I'm like Yoshimitsu all of a sudden.
Wow, no, I did up forward neutral or like delay it, the quick timing for his up forward 4, where you hit the button slightly later.
Really? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what I did. I did it on accident because I noticed that every time they jump, they have to crouch first, right? They have to crouch. So yeah, I saw him crouch and he got the high crush in there. That's crazy. Another beautiful.
So basically, by doing a slight delay on it, or by holding it up forward slightly before hitting the 4, you can get a little high crush window out of it?
Yeah, let's try that again. That was pretty crazy, dude. I never cleanly beat it out like that before. Yeah, do a jab into it, I guess.
Oh, I'll do jab into forward 1+2. Well, that seems too easy. I'll do jab into 2-1. I'll do a jab into standing 4. Maybe it's only that 14 frame move. Yeah, it's too easy. It must be something like 13 frames. Anyway, it's got a crush window, so you guys can play with that. Yeah, so 15 frame hop kick.
And he could do it from crouching as well. And next, for 16, he has down forward 2-1. Like we said, tag bufferable, what have you. And then after that, 23, he has this, or 19 or something. Maybe you could do 4-4 or 4-4-3 at 18 or 19, I believe, or 17. Depends on your input, I think. But, you don't really need to use that. You could just use down forward 2-1.
Yeah.
Or this is mainly for using it as a homing move, not really as a punisher. Minus 23 for like sweeps and stuff, you could use delay hop kick. And for full crouch mix-up, minus 10, just full crouch 1. Minus 11 is while standing 4 for 21 damage. While standing 15 frames is while standing 2-2. I believe this is also 15, so you don't have to, or 14 or 15, but honestly, why?
Hold on, so he doesn't really have anything between 11 and 15 for while standing punish?
Nope. No, sir.
So that almost makes you feel like lows are pretty good against them, except that he's just gonna hop kick you with his great hop kick. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, his hop kick's fantastic. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. While standing 2-2 for minus 15, or hop kick for minus 15, minus 23 delay hop kick. And that's it for his punishers.
Sweet. So I guess we covered his combos, or not his combos. We're gonna get to his combos. We covered his punishers. We covered his bound homing and tag bufferable moves. We covered a bunch of his key moves. We covered his savage stance and what goes into his savage stance. So I think, Mike, that only leaves us with the combos and then some Anti-Miguel stuff possibly after that. So let's start off with some solo combos. Just show them what they can do. If they didn't want to tag out, they didn't want to give the other partner rage or something. A solo combo, just by Miguel himself.
Alrighty, for sure. Alright, so the most standard combo, this is his Tekken 6 bread and butter. It's going to be hop kick, down forward 1, hold forward to go into savage, savage down forward 1 after that, then down forward 4-1, down forward 2-2, then he's going to do dash, down forward 4-1-1, and then I'll demonstrate it here. That was a lot to follow, bud.
Yes.
Whoops. I can't even do the combo anymore. Oh my god.
You got it.
What the hell? There we go. Yeah, 71 damage.
All right, sweet.
That's
Say
his
the
most.
notation on it one more time. Can try and say the notation while you do it, because it's hella confusing. It's
Dude,
hop
it's
kick,
so
down forward
much-
1, Savage, down forward 1 from Savage, and down forward 4-1. And then what's the bound that you're using?
Down forward 2-2.
Down forward 2-2, okay. Down forward 1 Savage, down forward 1 from Savage, down forward 4-1, down forward 2-2 bound, into down forward 4-1.
4-1-1. Dash
4-1-1.
down forward. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Easy so easy. How about a simpler combo for people online, Mike?
Yeah, so you could also do a different addition to that move. I mainly use this combo.
Okay.
Yeah, or something like that, you know?
That looks a lot easier. What's the damage in that guy?
Let's see. I actually dropped it at the end, so let's see. 73, so it does more damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's easier to say too, I bet.
Yeah. Launch, down forward 1, Savage down forward 1, down forward 4-1, and then going to Savage,
Savage.
after down forward 4-1, and then Savage 2.
Mhm.
Instant Savage 2 after you went to Savage, then dash, down forward 1, forward 4, 2-1 is your combo.
Okay, that seems a lot better.
The new staple they gave him is really inconsistent. I really don't like it. It's like you could do that, right?
Okay.
That does 54 damage, right? Down forward 1, up forward 3, because the up forward 3 sparks where the Savage down forward 1 doesn't.
Okay.
So a little bit more damage, but it's the bind afterward only works on certain characters. So like that bind right there, Savage 2, that hit, right?
Mhm.
That combo I did right now did 53. This did 54, right?
Yeah.
But like honestly, if I'm gonna use the L43, I might as well just shorten the combo like that. That does
Yeah,
50.
you'll get more hits, better wall carry possibly afterwards, etc., etc.
Yeah, it's better because my tag partner can come in and I can get a better filler as the end. But
And,
yeah,
no, this is a really good point. Like, people get really caught up in damage a lot, but I mean, this is 1 point of damage. Like, 1 point of damage, like, some people may think
damage.
it's gonna matter a lot, but like, that's only like 1 poke is gonna make up for 8 combos where you do 1 less damage. You know what I mean? Like, that's how little that 1 damage is gonna matter in the course of a match most of the time.
yeah. And also, this is his new bread and butter supposedly, but a lot of people, I would not recommend learning that one. That's the highest damage you could get, 56. Okay. That's down hop kick, down forward 1, up forward 3 after Savage, and then down forward 4-1, and then Savage 2. But the problem is the way that up forward 3 floats after down forward 1 and after a launcher, it floats them really low. So down forward 4-1, inconsistent. So I don't like to use.
In this game, combos are so inconsistent off axis, etc., that I wouldn't recommend anything that's inconsistent.
Yeah, as you see right there, down forward 4-1 is just iffy after up forward 3. You gotta do it really early, and you gotta make sure it hits. And then that 2, it doesn't even hit on all characters. So why the hell are you bothering to learn this staple?
Yeah, don't do it.
Like, that 2 probably won't even hit on Bob, honestly. Like, it doesn't hit on Brian. It hits on Steve, but it doesn't hit on Brian for some reason. It hits on Miguel because he's like semi-big, but like Bob is considered like normal, even though he's kind of like fat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like this combo might not even work on Bob at all.
It works, but you know, it's going to be a way stricter, and it's against some characters. Like, don't bother like stressing yourself out with like those kind of mistakes in a tournament situation, especially.
Don't even, that combo's not consistent, and it's not even that great. It's like only a little bit more damage, but yeah. So let me show you some examples with a tag partner with what he can do. But you guys get the general idea. It's like hop kicks, down forward 1 is going to be his main combo starter. Savage down forward 1 is way more consistent than on forward 3, unless you're considering on doing that combo instead.
Right.
Just shortening it, not even going for the down forward 4-1. Just go for down forward 1, then Savage 2. And then it shortens the combo a lot more, and you can do stuff like... Oh, wait, Bob's too fat to go under. You gotta pick another character.
Not so normal after all.
Yeah. That's like his max damage with Lauders, 86 off of that. But you could also do stuff like this if you decide to go for the more normal stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you also have those options, or he's especially good with Bob probably because he could do you could do this exact same combo, but the combo filler for Bob, you could just do offsetting 3+4, and then 4-4-2-2 is really easy after those kind of spike knockdown moves as a tag filler.
Yeah.
Like Brian, Porce will go back 2-4, and then Miguel can do 4-4-2-2 really easily. And that team's actually really good too. Miguel Brian works out really well. But yeah.
So basically, even if your tag assault character is spiking them to the floor, you can still pick up with 4-4-2 afterwards, Miguel, as a combo ender.
Yeah, it's really actually. So like for example, I could show an example of it, but Lars in this team, for example, is just not that strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. For flipped over combos for like tag buffer and stuff, that's your combo. For like this situation where they're flipped over like that. So like for Brian's soccer kick, if you tag buffer that, you got to do a down forward 4-1, Savage, down forward 1, into Savage again, then Savage 2. So it's a lot of Savage canceling for his combos and stuff. Yeah, and then hold 4 after the, and then 2.
Oh, damn it.
Forgot to hold 4. And then 2. Yeah, there you go. You got it. And so yeah, and that's it. In these kind of tag buffer launcher situations, depending on your team, depending on your partner, you're gonna have to switch it up with that combo. Yeah, but other than that, his combos are pretty much like if you want to keep it super simple mode, you just do this. You know, down forward 4-1, down forward 4-1, down forward 2-2.
Yeah, I can do that one. Is that off a hop kick?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I got it. Oh, yeah. Boom. I got a combo. I got a combo. I'm the best.
Yep, combo. Alright, so next combos I'll talk about is his wall carry. So this is his staple combo, right? Down forward 1, Savage, down forward 1, down forward 4-1, Savage. And then after that, if you're at the right distance at the wall, you can tag buffer it and to get a red life combo. I'll try to demonstrate it. You gotta be about right. Stop right there. Yeah. Oh, it's too close, but yeah.
Yeah, so basically you'll use a Savage, what is that, 2-1, 1+2?
Boom! 113.
That was a grip. Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really good. That tag buffer move is mainly going to be used for red light, or taking it off at the wall. But
yeah, that was Savage 1-2-1, right?
Yeah, Savage 1-2-1. Yeah, but in the open it's not that great, just for wall. And another good thing about Miguel for wall pressure, you know, just spam the F out of back 4 at the wall, dude. And just keep them in check with like forward 4 to just keep them at the wall constantly. And if it hits, and if you can confirm it, boom, you know, a ton of damage.
Basically forward 4 and back 4 for wall pressure.
Yeah. Back 4 is really good. You could also do, another great tool I love to use at the wall is up forward 1 and forward 2+3 because they all wall splat. And up forward 1, again, you're +3 and you can just do it twice if it hits. Jesus. And you could do cool combos like this. Yeah, this one, it's really dependent. It really, Miguel's combos are not that great if you add a lot of hits to it. This one kind of bends the rules on the tag assault system and how the spike system works. I'll explain. Yeah, whoops. Oh, I missed it. But
yeah, it seems hard online, especially.
Boom! There you go.
How much damage? That was like half life.
Yeah, that was 88. But yeah, it's like one knock wall splat move and then bind, one single hit bind. If you add 2 hits, this combo will not work because. So let's say you could do like, for example, when you bring your tag assault partner in, you could do 1 hit, cancel it. Like for Brian, for example, you could do back 2, cancel it, or you could do like whatever character that can cancel a move. Like Paul, down forward 1, cancel it into a certain. But it has to be 2 hits into a bind, right? So Paul could probably do like down forward 1, cancel into back 1, 2. Since the second hit binds, it doesn't count towards the wall hits. So that will allow Miguel to do down forward 1 into a Savage up forward 3 as the wall.
And the Savage up forward 3 hits grounded, right?
Yeah, and that's the best option. If you can have a team that can set that up. I mean, you know, this team can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If not, if your team has too many hits as a wall filler, like let's say you have Leo as a tag partner or something, Leo can add a lot of hits as a tag assault filler. So they could do like, let's say I'm gonna bring Lars in and just do a bunch of hits with his other combo. Then his best ender is just down forward 1-2. Okay. It's one of the that will always hit no matter what, as long as you get it to hit. Yeah, that's the only bad part about Miguel. He doesn't really have great wall combos, and they're all really iffy. All really depends on how many hits you add in them. Okay, that one, just the perfect amount. Like for a solo combo, he would do like wall splat, and then back 2-2 to get max damage, crouch cancel, down forward 4-1-1. But that combo also does not work on smalls at all.
Ay.
The down forward 4-1-1 is really inconsistent. The second fact, the part that the 4-1, down forward 4-1, the high on that move is a super high. It's like so high, it's like in the clouds.
What the hell?
It doesn't even hit Xiao Yu, it doesn't hit Wang, it doesn't hit a lot of characters where it should. Alright, so you got his basic idea as this combo ender is just for 4-1-1 after 2 hits. As you noticed, if I do a 2-hit bind move, it will do a ground hit on the last hit like that. But if you don't, if I just do a single hit bind move, it won't give a hit, and I'm pretty much wasting damage.
Yeah.
So in that case, you do one of these. You could actually do like stuff like that.
Looks so bootleg.
It looks ugly, but that's honestly one of his combos since second sticks.
Cool.
Or you could do stuff like this, down forward 1, down forward 1. Whoops. Did they take that down forward 1 stuff out? Oh wow, no way.
Yeah, way.
No mama's way. What?
Hey, maybe this wall is screwy. I know this corner of the stage is screwy too.
What? Yeah. They took out his down forward 1 stuff?
Anyways, I think we showed him enough wall combo stuff, Mike. Let's show them some tag assault filler stuff for Miguel.
Alright, cool. Alright, in the open, I noticed that his down forward... Okay, so he has some really cool stuff. I'll show you right
here. That was pretty tight. That was Savage down forward 1 repeatedly, right?
Right. You could do it 3 times. Like, let's say you have a team where your partner is launched and bind right away kind of launcher, like Lars or Brian or Big. Law, 4-4-4-3, exactly. You could do 3 Savage down forward 1s and then down forward 4-1-1.
And so you're going manual Savage there, right? You're hitting 3+4 down forward 1, hold forward.
Exactly. So it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But it's really fun to hit 3 of them.
Down forward 4-1-1 afterwards. Nice.
Interesting. Or you can even do a 1-2-1. But honestly, I noticed that down forward 4-1-1 is a lot better and more consistent. It hit right there, right?
Yeah, it did.
But it's sometimes the second hit just whiffs for no reason. Like, I'll try to see if I can. Oh yeah, see, just like that. It just whiffs for no reason a lot of times.
So basically, use down forward 4-1-1 if you're gonna do this cool tag assault filler.
And it's also, I believe, it also does like 1 point more damage. I could just clarify that. It's 70, and this will do. See, that's why I don't use it.
Yeah, don't use inconsistent combos, man. This game is too stressful as it is.
Yeah, and that does 69. So
so just use down forward 4-1-1.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah, so that's like for a short launch bind situation. For a long combo situation, you could use down forward 4-1-1, but I can't stress this enough how much it's important to understand how this move hits. You have to side left for it to hit. It's because the way that it hits is that the last hit is like really linear. It will never hit if you're on the other axis. Let me show you. If I sidestep right, it's gonna whiff. The last hit has a really like small hitbox, so you have to hit it at the right angle for it to connect. So you just do sidestep left. Also, if you do it too early, the second hit will just whiff. Without it worked out there, but you know, a lot of times it's gonna hit whips. We saw it earlier where Miguel just went under. But yeah, don't do it too early, or all the hits won't connect.
So basically, sidestep left and then do it.
Yeah, basically sidestep left, or you could dash forward.
Okay.
Yeah,
so basically you want to do something to kill some time, and if you sidestep left, you're helping it get on axis as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a great tag filler. I think it's probably his best one, honestly. Or you could do Manual Savage 1-2-1, which is probably the most common thing you'll see.
Manual Savage 1-2-1, I see. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's
Is there an
not.
issue with that?
No, that one's actually pretty consistent.
Yeah, it launches him pretty high up. I'm a fan of that one. Because the down 4-1-1 doesn't launch him as high. This one gives you more time.
Yeah, that one's really good. But the thing with Miguel is that he's really unique in the sense that he could stay in stance as long as he wants. So if you want to, honestly, you could do a full combo with just Miguel carrying them to the wall. Because you could do all your key moves from Tag Assault because you could just stance cancel them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just did a full combo.
Did you do the normal combo, the down forward 1, Savage,
combo.
down forward 1?
But yeah, I stayed in Savage after the Savage down forward 1 so I could keep him in. But I just did the normal combo, right? You could keep him in as long as you want. You could get really creative with Miguel for Tag Assault fillers. Another cool one I found is it's useful for like teams like Lars, because Lars is kind of unique with like he could do forward 4-2, and then he could get the tag throw right there. I mean yeah.
Was that like in the middle of it?
Yeah.
That is weird.
Looks funky, but it works.
Does the 2 hit on the forward 4-2?
The 2 hits like a frame before the grab connects, and the grab connects as a low wall hit.
What the hell? That is weird. That's
so
interesting. Sounds cool. How much damage is that?
105, or he could do this as well.
Lars.
It does 110 for that combo.
Lars.
So that he's good. No, he's surprisingly like Miguel Bryan's actually a lot better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to show some Lars stuff.
Lars is pretty good, man.
Yeah, he is.
We did a morning bread and butter on Lars, right?
Yeah, we did. But yeah, that's pretty much his fillers. It's gonna be you can at the wall. Again, like I said, you know, down forward 4-1-1 isn't the most consistent on small characters, so this combo actually will not work on smalls. So, but yeah, that combo as a tag assault filler is down forward 1, Savage, down forward 4-1-1. So it's like, I don't even see Fab using this one yet. So, yeah, that's a ton of damage, man.
So you did down forward 1 Savage, down forward 4-1-1?
Yeah, and that does a ton of. Or you could do forward 4-2, or you could do stuff like, let's see. You could do stuff like down forward 1. Oops. Forgot to cancel it. Or, oh, yeah, I guess stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much just 2 ideas. Just forward 4-2 and down forward 1, Savage, down forward 4-1-1, and then find an ender with your point character. Where if it's like Lars, for example, forward 4-1-2-1 is a prime example. With Brian, you could do down forward 2-3, which does a ton of damage as well. Or 4-2-1-4. Any of those strings that will hit no matter what, as long as you get those hits. It's good with Miguel with that string at the wall. And yeah, for one more tag assault filler he can use at the wall. I mean, not at the wall, in the open. He could also use stuff like, you know, down forward 1 to up forward 3. You know, that's like another easy one.
Why would you use that one though?
Easy wall carry, like a little extra wall carry. Or you could even do. There was one more. Oh yeah. This is good in certain teams chemistries as well. You could also do a sidestep 4-4-2-2.
That seems pretty easy.
It's really easy, but the only problem with 4422, again, use a timestamp, like sidestep. You know, like I said, for sidestep, down forward 411, sidestep left, down forward 411. It's also a timing thing for the tag assault, because after tag assault, they have that certain height that they're going to bounce up on. And then 4422, if you do it right away, you just go under them. And you don't want that to happen. So the way to... Yeah, the way to avoid that, it's really easy. Just sidestep right, or you could just wait all day. Like, it hits ground, it's not even hard. You can wait all day. You saw how long I waited for that?
That was crazy. I didn't think it was going to work.
Yeah, you can wait all day for this. It's super easy filler. Just don't do it so quickly.
Yeah.
Or if you want to just make it easier on yourself, just sidestep right. Just sidestep right. Yeah, and then take him to the wall, kill. Yeah,
cool.
Really.
All right, so I think that we covered a ton of combo options. I think that's more combo stuff that we usually cover, but I'm sure somebody will be happy somewhere.
But I think really just because the stance stuff, so you guys could figure some stuff out with that. Get creative with what you need for your team. So.
Okay, and obviously, you know, because he can go into Savage basically off a ton of stuff, you know, you have a ton of options because of that when doing tag assault fillers.
That's so sick. You can just do his regular combo after it.
Yeah. Oh my god. That is so crazy, man. His tag assault filler is his regular solo combo.
Right? Isn't that so sick?
That's pretty cool. So finally, Mike, let's wrap things up by talking about some anti-Miguel stuff. So people like me who lose to Miguel's all day can learn a little bit about how to deal with this character.
Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Couple things about Miguel that I want to point out is his setups. Like a lot of common steps that you see with a lot of people. Down 4, you know, it's 0 on hit, so a lot of people like to. A lot of Miguel players like to go 1-2 afterward. So it's really good because the 1-2, like I said, the second hit will track in case you try to want to sidestep. So it's a really good option to just throw out there, but then you have to realize, try to step this afterward, after you get hit.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so it's decent tracking, but the only thing you can do, honestly, you could try to react to the first jab whiffing, and then you could try to duck the second hit, because he does kind of... Or
it looks like it always hits, though.
No, I mean, like, when you sidestep after down 4.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good setup. But then, you know, that's not going to happen all the time. They could always do, like, down 4 into down forward 4 if they predict you to stuff that way. But then that's his main thing you have to look out for. His down forward 1 is going to be his go-to move. There are a lot of good Miguel players are going to dash with you to make it track. But you have to just time your sidestep properly, and as soon as you see a whiff, you have to kill him for it. It's really pivotal action based, but that's what Tekken's about. And Miguel players are going to be constantly testing your reactions with how well you punish their small little pokes, because you're not really going to get much damage on him unless you make him whiff for some things. And then for his low example, his main offensive low will be his down 4, down back 4, and down back 3. His down back 3 is +3, right? Setup for a lot of Miguel players is down back 3, down forward 1. But the problem with that is, like we said, since he's not going to be dashing to get the frame advantage, to make use of his frame advantage because it's +3, yeah, you could sidestep left and then launch him for it.
Yeah, and this is really a general thing for like Miguel, since you know he's going to be using a lot of down forward 1s, and then your idea is going to be to sidestep left. He's going to start using some down forward 4s to track you in that direction, or he's going to have to use his homing move, right? So, you know, sidestepping left and right is actually not a terrible idea against Miguel, because you can cause a big whiff and get a hop kick punish right away.
Yeah, you could get a lot of poke damage. But that's the scary part about Miguel. That's his whole game. You know, his down forward 1, it starts from there. But let's say let's say the offense started this time from down back 3, and then oh crap, you just hit me with a low. I was expecting the mid to come out, and And then the down back 3 hit me, and he's at +3. What should I do? Should I move? Should I try to avoid it? Or it's like, oh, okay. I convinced him enough that I'm gonna sidestep down forward 1 every time, right? The right way, and then launch him for it. So now, what are his options? He's gonna do down forward 4, and you know that's not too bad. I can still make him guess on that. That's still a 50-50 in my favor, right? So the next thing he has is gonna be forward 4, and once going from down back 3 to forward 4, you could try to counter hit him for that, you know. So it's kind of like you have to. It's a lot of Miguel fighting is conditioning and knowing his frame data as well as, you know, your frame data as well. Because if he does down back 3 into forward 4, even if it hit, he's only +3. He's not +1,000,000. He could still get counter hit for it. That's just always something to be looking out for. If you got him enough to think of, oh crap, he's going to be stepping my move now, and I have to use a homing move because I'm not sure which way he's going to step, and I can't just guess anymore. It's time to go big or go home, right? And it's like, oh, once that happens, then you could always look for a counter hit, look for the whiff. It's like, it's all mind games. The whole game between Miguel and you is understanding his pokes, and you gotta block little strings like this. You have to become really sharp when fighting against Miguel. There's certain highs in his strings, like down forward 4-1. You have to duck and launch punish this to maximize your punish on it. Yeah. If you want to install fear on your opponents, you have to try to duck that. Also, the next thing you want to duck is down forward 1-1. It comes out slightly slower than down forward 1-2. It's really hard, but if you can predict it, you have to kill him for it. You don't just wall standing 4. Don't just wall standing. You launch. Make sure you launch him for that.
Damn it.
Yeah.
There you go.
The other
really hard
mix-up,
to do.
Yeah, the other mix-up is really honestly not that bad. Down forward 1-2. It's -4. I mean, minus 12 on hit. I mean, minus 12 on block. So if you block it, he's minus quite a lot.
Okay, so you're gonna get it punished if you block the down forward 1-2, basically.
Yeah, and if he hits you, if you try to duck down forward 1-1 and he actually came out with a down forward 1-2, that's not too bad, bro. You're only getting hit by 24 damage. It's like a little mid poke compared to your launch. You know, you could kind of risk it every once in a while.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna do down forward 1-2 all day because eventually you're just gonna block and you're just gonna punish him for it. But yeah.
Man, Miguel seems pretty good against Miguel.
Miguel is pretty good against Miguel. And also down back 4, really good. Don't try to retaliate with an attack after this all the time because he's at a plus a lot and you're at crouch, so your movement options are limited and your while standing attack moves are also limited, and you can get prone to whiff punished, you know, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's down back 4 though. It's poke, and the fact that it's launch punish, they're just playing with their life bar right now whenever they do this move, but it does 24 damage for a low poke is actually pretty decent, and you know, and it leaves you in crouch, so it's a lot of frame advantage wise, it's really for block strength. So if you block it though, you have to launch punish this. It's -18, so but the problem, yeah, well, standing 2-2 with Miguel, that's what he gets. Yeah. Yeah, the only problem is certain characters might not be able to punish this because they're ranged.
Wow.
Yeah, try to hop kick. I don't think Miguel can even hop kick.
I tried hop kick. It didn't hit.
Yeah, especially at a range like that.
There you go.
Since no guard stun animation, he just goes through no matter what. Like at a range, he could really good Miguel players could. Dude, look at that. That
was crazy. Yeah.
Really cheap. And yeah, and also when Miguel players, if they're using this 4-4-2-2 in the open and canceling it, 4-4-2-2, you cancel it by down, by the way. I don't think we ever mentioned that. I always find little things in episodes after we do it, and it's like, oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4-4-2-2, I believe it's punishable even when they cancel it, so make sure he doesn't get to just do, yeah,
that's punish.
Make sure he doesn't just get to do that in your face, and then you get all scared. And oh yeah, another thing, 4-4-2-1. You gotta duck it. It's not punishable, but it's punishable if you do duck it. It doesn't gel anymore. But then
it's scary.
They added a mix-up to it with 4-4-2-2.
So at the wall behind you, you're like, that's really scary to duck.
Yeah, don't ever duck at the wall. You're gonna die.
And Miguel's got really good options at the wall, especially when we showed you the 4-4 back 4.
Yeah, the main low that he has to break you is going to be down back 1, or he's just going to do a bunch of life risking down back 4s or down back 3s, or savage down back, which are all fantastic lows. His lows, you pretty much have to low parry since most of them are only minus 13. Christy is not too bad against him because she has wall standing
1-3.
Yeah, so certain characters can really mess him up, but for the most part, if you have a 13 frame launcher from crouch, you're really good against Miguel. If you have a
super rare.
If you have a wall standing 1-2 like Law, that's pretty good. It's scary enough for him to stop then. And at that point, if you get him to risk that much, then he really only honestly has down 4. That's the safest load he has. Down 4 and down 3 are both minus 11. And that's my down 3 I believe is minus 12. But yeah, that's pretty much all he has as a low poke. After that point, if you get him scared enough to go for down back 3s, if you're gonna wall standing 1-2 at him, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for Miguel. 4-4-2. Make sure you launch punish that. If he gets predictable with 4-4-3, duck it. But that's a lot of understanding your opponent.
Yeah, that's like a guess. Like that's a single hit. Like he's gonna do this single hit compared to all the other single hits you could possibly do.
Yeah.
You know.
That move, Miguel is always going to be getting in for free somehow, either by just dashing or his great movement or something, or his bull rush right there. That move is really great. Just you have to keep it out without mid though, which is really scary at the same time because it's active all the way it's coming in.
Fantastic. But he's minus always. He's always minus. Even though it might not be -9, it could be -1. So be aware of that.
Yeah, and if you can make it whiff, always make sure to launch punish it.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's another wonky thing about Miguel. Down 4-2-1, if they're sidestepping and stuff, the first hit connects, second hit whiffs. Like, yeah, 4-2+3. That move is fantastic, dude. Oh my god. Oh yeah, 1+2, 1+2, natural combo, wall splat. You could also go into full crouch. I don't think I ever mentioned.
Wait,
little
holding down.
Yeah, little Easter eggs for Miguel. I guess I'll mention really quick. 1+2 down, you'll end in full crouch. 1+2 by itself, you'll just end standing. 1+2 down, you'll end in full crouch. Yeah, and then he also has 4-4-2-2, like we mentioned. 4-4-2-1, you can cancel. He could also do full crouch down forward 2. Full crouch down forward 2. You can actually get a combo, but nobody ever does it. I don't know why. Let me try to demonstrate it here. Whoops. It's kind of hard.
That's probably why no one does it.
I forgot how to do it. Crap. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, so it's not too hard. I just forgot which direction I'm supposed to hold. Just hold down back to get up. If you hold down back to get up, you'll end in full crouch, and then just do while standing forward, down 4, 1+2.
Okay. So hold down back to get up, while standing 4, down 4, 1+2. Boom.
Yeah.
Savage stance, hold forward. Oki mix-ups afterwards.
Oh yeah, and the other thing we never mentioned is this Oki mix-up after like this situation. We explained what you could do if they roll back, right? Savage 2. Rollback catch. If they just stay down, full crouch down back 3. I mean, savage down back 3 will hit grounded. It's also really good just because the fact that full crouch. I mean, why do I keep saying full crouch? Savage down back 3s hit side rolls as well.
Okay.
But if they don't side roll, your main option would be down forward 2. That's what a lot of them do. But honestly, down forward 2 is honestly like the worst option because they could just get up and block and then you're dead. If they get up and block, you are dead.
Damn it! But yeah, he should have been dead.
Yeah, he will be dead if you block that.
Oh my god! Miguel sucks against Miguel, by the way. What the hell?
Why did that not work?
I don't know.
Weird. That's Tekken Tag too, man. Sometimes
I'm telling you, man. I know.
Screw you over, like our match we had that night. Oh my god, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Hey, you should have known that wall was gonna screw you over. Though. I knew it was gonna screw you over.
I thought it was at least gonna be your character's gonna be on there for like a split second longer. hella gonna get this bind. My
Nah.
comeback on its way. Oh.
Nah, I saw you hit that. I'm like, dude, the wall is totally gonna mess this up. I'm ready to tech roll and while standing 4, and then it totally missed. I was like, he's dead. It's like that's exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah, that really killed my night.
Yeah. Wednesday night fights, guys. Yeah. What was that?
All right, that's
4-3-4.
4-3-4. I forgot to mention as well. This move's fantastic. Why did I forget this?
It's a natural combo. Jeez.
Natural combo, hit confirmable.
What? That was hella delayed.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my god.
Wall splat too.
Oh wow. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. So that's -12 though, I believe. So just make sure you hit confirm. First hit by itself is safe. Did I forget anything else? His savage stuff, you know. Try to learn how to see this one. It's really slow, but you know, I still get hit by it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah.
you know, if you use it every once in a while, you know, great. Make your opponent not used to the animation, but use it too much, and they will probably start seeing it. It is really slow.
Yeah.
You know, Savage down forward 2, Savage any big launcher, just kill him for it. Down forward 1-2 is launch punchable as well. Kill him for it. While standing 2-2, do not let him get away with this. Jesus Christ, man. Miguel has a lot of high strength that you have to understand to defend against him, but a lot of it's really easy. While standing 2-2 can't get any easier, man. There's
no mix-up.
There's nothing else that's coming out of this one. Make sure you duck it, man. Like, come on, a lot of people aren't ducking this still. Level up your game fighter now. Oh, come on.
Hey, man. It's hard.
Anything else for Miguel? Back 2-2 leaves him crouching. A lot of people try to throw out jabs afterward. I don't know why. Don't throw out jabs, man. It's like scrub setup right here, but it's like or.
Oh, interesting. I would have fallen for that. He doesn't look like he's left crouching.
Yeah, I know. He's left crouching though. That's also natural combo, by the way. I never mentioned.
Back 2-2.
Yeah, and I'm counter hit back 2. It's launcher.
Okay, cool.
It's really slow though. You don't really. You'd rather use this.
Yeah. Sweet. I think we're wrapping up here.
About it. Make sure you launch this. Oh!
What?
Yes! I almost forgot.
You can charge up down back 1, yeah.
And then you can get a full combo, so...
I just remembered something too.
Yeah, you can get the regular combo and what have you.
Yeah, so if I'm going to tag out, Mike could totally launch.
Oh, yeah!
But he's got this taunt. It's forward 3+4. And he makes him block mid and high automatically. So if you're playing against the Miguel, you can hit him low. Or you can do a big low. Or you can just sidewalk to his back, because he can't stop that for a while. Free back throw, or if you got a string that'll launch him from back turn, you can do that as well.
Yeah, so basically what we're explaining is that when Miguel comes in from a raw tag, right, you can do a move faster than you can block when you raw tag. And when he raw tags in and does the start of his unblockable forward 3+4, once he does forward 3+4, he's stuck in that animation for about like 5 seconds, right?
Yeah, that whole thing that you're seeing, we can't cancel that until he stops and does it again.
Or he comes out with the unblockable if you keep holding forward, which you're pretty much never gonna land. KO, I win.
Yeah, if you can hit that, your opponent really sucks.
Yeah. How are you gonna get hit by a 30-second long unblockable, man? But yeah, if you get hit by that, just go ahead and quit Tekken. It's okay. It's not for you. Just go
I
ahead.
better walk to his back. Oh God! Oh no! Quit Tekken.
Go ahead and look for different avenues for fighting games, but but all right. No, don't do that. Just keep getting better. Level up your game. But yeah, once you raw tag in, if he does that, just try to sidewalk to his back and do a string that will F him up, or try to do as much damage to him as possible.
Yeah.
Or you could do a low, for example, like if you're Brian, just snake edge him. That's fine. Yeah. Or you could just charge that bad boy up, get a full combo. No, you get.
But yeah, you get down forward 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much about it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has a ton. My personal favorite as a tag assault filler is
Oh.
I did that to Incog, dude.
Oh, really?
That was so. We had a first to 5 on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
And you stop him. Yeah, his stop is down 3, right?
Yeah, his stomp is down 3. Only comes out when they're full cross. Oh, I mean,
Or
not,
grounded.
why do I keep saying full cross?
When they're grounded, Mike. When they're grounded.
Yes, when they're grounded, down 3 will come out as a stomp. But yeah, his normal down 3 does not exist when they are grounded.
Okay.
Which kind of, down 3 is kind of good too.
Alrighty. So there we go. That was a pretty damn long episode. It's like an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more. But I think we did a pretty good job. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
You know, he could dance around, taunt, cancel, taunt. This, you know, on 2P, he always points to the camera. 1P, he looks like this. 2P, he looks like that. You know.
And the taunt, if you guys don't know, is 1 + 3 + 4.
No, it's just 1 + 4.
What? If you guys like me don't know, it's just 1 + 4.
Yeah, and on 1P he kisses and he kind of like gives like a peace sign. On 2P he does like a thumbs up, then he like get the hell out.
Woo! Get out of here.
Yeah,
Anyways, you guys get the point. That's about it for this week's.
Awesome, love you.
I was about to say this week's episode, as if we do this regularly weekly, which is another thing I should mention. You know, obviously. Well, yeah, I've gotten some comments that say like, "Hey, you know, I'm glad to see you guys are still doing this." And like, it's not, you know, we don't mind doing this. It's just a matter of scheduling and like getting everything together. You know, we all got a lot of stuff going on. So we do want to do more characters. I know a lot of people want to see William's sisters, so hopefully we can figure that out. I know people want to see Yoshimitsu. They want to see Raven. So hopefully we can get some answers for those as well. Have we even done martial law?
Did we?
I don't think we did. Maybe one day we'll find someone who can play that character too. And then we can get him on here to get that taken care of as well. Make sure you guys follow us, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook.com/levelupyourgame. Website at levelupyourgame.com. I have a frame data thing that I've been working on for like 10 months that I never released. I might put it up someday. Check it out. What were you going to say, Mike?
Follow my Instagram. I think I'm going to be posting videos now that they copied Vine and they took away the video thing.
Yeah, so your Instagram is what? Is it the same as your Twitter?
Yeah, the name is MYK on
All right,
Instagram.
so yes, so check out Mike at Twitter and at Instagram. The name is MYK. Instagram now has 15-second videos. So be sure to check that out. Also, if you guys want to just support us, there's a subscribe button down below. I mentioned earlier that there's no plan for that yet, but we got it now.
We'll
so
give
support
out
us.
sticks, shirts, and arcade whatever's. We'll give it all out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making.
Yeah, we're making stuff up, but we're basically gonna make it up as we go. For those of you guys who don't know, Twitch takes a really large cut of it, so we don't get all of that. So I'm probably gonna add like a PayPal subscribe option, like Harris did as well. Same as what's those guys, Ultra 10? They also do that. They offer both, so that basically it won't cost you guys as much. But the Twitch one will be cool because eventually I'll trying to get emoticons for it. I'm trying to get no ads and stuff. So I think you're gonna get no ads anyway. I'm not 100% sure about that, but somebody just hit that follow button and let us know what you get right now, and then I'll add to it. All right? Easy, so easy. Catch you guys next time. Anything else you want to say, Mike?
That's it. Hopefully we covered enough stuff about Miguel. You know, do some taunt cancels, get fancy with him, man. Style with him a little. You know. You can do some cool stuff with this character. So, especially his tactical stuff. Find some stuff for your team.
Alrighty. We'll see you guys next time. Later.
See you guys later.
Sounds like someone's using a stick. And someone's tired.